This was where billionaire Xiao Jianhua was last seen in Hong Kong. There's much speculation about how and why he's now in mainland China. But the circumstances of his disappearance from the city are familiar to people in Hong Kong. His case parallels that of 5 Hong Kong booksellers who vanished last year only to turn up in detention on the mainland. Democratic Party politician James To was active in seeking an investigation into their case. He fears that this latest incident could damage Hong Kong's rule of law.
The biggest concern is that our own safety, whether we have under the protection of rule of law. Well, we don't know whether the ordinary people may have the same consequence.
Police here are looking into the case of the businessman who is a Canadian citizen of Chinese descent. If found that mainland Chinese security were involved, it would be a violation of the One Country, Two Systems agreement with Beijing. Many here say it's up to Hong Kong's leaders to protect the city's autonomy. Regina Ip is a candidate in next month's elections for chief executive. She says there needs to be some sort of a formal agreement with Beijing.
That would facilitate cross-border cooperation, in law enforcement. At the same time, safeguarding the rights and freedoms of any resident in Hong Kong, because if you make a request for rendition under these agreements, you do it through the courts. You follow due process, and the procedure will be entirely transparent.
Hong Kong has a separate and independent legal system from China, but many feel it's been compromised.
Despite protests by the community and similar protests by the Hong Kong authorities, these sentiments, these objections have not been taken into consideration by the Chinese authorities.
The international community, too, has taken note of the central government's involvement in the city's affairs. In the latest report by the Washington-based rights group Freedom House, Hong Kong's liberties are at some of its lowest levels. The report says Beijing's influence is increasing in the city's political, civil, and economic affairs. And with this incident, it's not just the freedom of people in Hong Kong at stake, it's also the city's reputation as an international financial center. Divya, Gopalan, Jazeera, Hong Kong.